Alright, woo! Oh man! Wow, check it! Yeah. Nobody's ever used this refrigerator before. Look at it. Brand new. It's not even plugged in. It's never even been cold. This refrigerator's never even been cold. And this is, so this got some windows. I guess I'll put a bed up there with a little bat hole. And I guess it's a closet. Not one single skeleton. Just absolutely no one's even, it's empty. Just fresh slate. Let's see the bathroom.
I'll see you downstairs.
Okay.
Take your time. Soak it in.
Okay, thank you.
Turn off the lights when you're done.
Okay. Another closet, two more closets.
Wow.
And a bathroom. Check out that toilet. No one's ever even taken a shit on there before. That is a total shitless toilet. How often do you see that? You could put salad in here. It's so clean. You could eat right now. You can wash salad in there, flush it, clean it. That's what I'm gonna do before I take a shit. I'm gonna my bathroom with the tub. Got a shower. No one's ever showered. There's no ring around the thing. Looks so weird. So, right? Can you believe this shit? and you know how much I pay for this every month?
How much?
$4.94.
Jesus Christ.
Can you believe that shit? So I'm gonna have a guest bed somewhere. I don't know, over there. And we got ceiling fans. Pretty unbelievable.
Where have you been living?
I haven't had a home in since Colorado, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's been 12 years. I've more or less been jumping around. This time last year, I spent 2 nights in a homeless shelter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, things have turned around.
In the city?
No, in Boulder.
Oh, okay.
And I lived in my van for a lot of the last few years. I've been living in my van. So now, I've lived here for a long time with this floor.
And this is secured for a year to start, or?
You just have to, on your tax form, land in the income bracket.
Okay.
As long as I'm doing that, I stay here. Yeah, this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I mean, that this is handed to me. This is like real. This is a home, you know? This is fucking like, this is, we're grown. I mean, look at this. It's brand new. You know how long it'll take me to fill this up? You know? Right now I have duffel bags, you know? I'm gonna like, I don't even have spoons, you know? I have a tea strainer. That's what I have. You rag.
How you doing?
Good.
Who's with them here?
Me.
How you doing? Superman.
Nice to see you.
I see you too. Sorry guys.
You're my friend.
Hey.
You want, is it okay?
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Just came to do the checklist fast.
We're just videotaping.
Oh, okay.
This is my first time up here with my friends.
Okay, sure. I just want to make sure.
So what's the difference? What's going to be the difference between kind of being nomadic? Because there's something sexy. There's to an extent, there's something romantic and poetic about that. But obviously, having a home is got a lot of advantages. But what do you feel like the main differences would be?
Well, psychically, you know if you have a home or not, and if you don't, there's things are rough around the edges, man. I mean, it's like true rest is hard to come by unless you sense that you have a nest in which to rest, you know. And did you want to get inside?
Yes, I need just to check it.
What are some of the worst places you've had to crash in the last few years?
Well, that homeless shelter.
Sure.
It was absolutely humiliating. It was in a certain spiritual sense, you know. It was like you know, you have to like swallowing the bitter pill of just destitute among people whose lifestyle is that is really humiliating, and it made me just about quit my whole artistic thing. But right after that, somebody told me about this contest. I entered the contest and got $5 grand and was able to get out of here.
I need you a minute, please. Congratulations. Really nice apartment. You know, not everyone is lucky.
No.
You know, so see you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Your name?
Demi.
Lenny?
Demi.
Denny.
Yeah. I see you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really lucky. Not everyone is. That's so true. That's why I came here though, because I felt that. That's the only thing I've had to operate on and through this whole thing of being in love with writing poems is, you know, yeah, it's operating Alan too. There's no logic to operate on because if you were to apply logic, you just wouldn't do it, especially at my age. And so it's more operating on magic, you know, which is an intuitive compass, you know. And there's no confirmation of it, man. There's nothing. There's just like there's a feeling. You gotta follow that shit. And look where I fucking landed, man, because my compass is dead on. And even though I doubted it so often, I really, you know. Gee.
Garcia.
Yeah. Nice and clean, right? So maybe a little bit of dust, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty dusty.
Is it? Okay, yeah, I guess it's been up there for a while. Floor, they cleaned the floor.
Yeah.
You know anything about this neighborhood?
Yeah, this is sort of like the south edge of Spanish Harlem. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, another block and a half is East River, and Central Park's like, I don't know, 5 blocks that way, something like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's so much about this that is, the fact that it's really nice has its own nourishment, that I look forward to coming home. I can invite a woman here, I can invite friends, you know, if someone needs a place to stay in New York, which most everybody does when they come through, they can come and stay with me. Like all of that is really nourishing. And the fact that I can afford it, I don't have to stress about this. I can afford this without having to get more work than writing. That is amazing. I'm on 99th Street. So I'm looking forward to this year. With the projects that I had envisioned for this year, without this, would have been a fight. I would have had to really fight for the money to sustain myself and to carve out the time needed to put a book together and make a show. And now I can relax, and it's really just a matter of me doing it. As long as I'm working, I'm going to get it done. You know? I have space right now. I have a space right now to live, and I'll have the time to do some really cool shit.